Is Thanos' ultimate battle still worth it in 2022? I'm going to answer that just in this video. Right now I'm going to say, really thinking about it, I mean, you would have paid $70 for the set back in the day, when it was released in 2018. But you have the $140 full-sized Milano for just a little bit more. You would have paid at least that price for this and Thor's Ultimate Weapon Quest, which is the pod that connects to the back. So I'm going to say no. I'm going to go into my reasons why. Back in the day, a standalone set without a really good set that is basically the same thing. Now, you get some great minifigures. It's a great build. It's small, so that's part of the reasoning. But let's really dive into what the set is, and it's definitely not a bad set. It's just with the sets that are available now and the price that you can pay for them, this is not the best value anymore with the aftermarket. It hasn't gone up terribly much, but enough, because I think this really you're not going to find it for under $150, and that doesn't include the pod. For some reason you can get the pod and this for $100. Go for it. Great with all the minifigures, all the parts, everything. Yeah. But if not, then I'd get the newer one. That's my advice here. But let's dive into this set a little bit more. Alright, first up here we have Gamora. She's looking really good. She got the continuous printing down to her leg, showing the jacket and stripes, the weapon holsters. Nicely printed on. You got some nice back printing here. If we remove her hairpiece, shows her second face. Like that. A really well designed minifigure. She comes with two swords, but I unfortunately lost them. And that's Star-Lord. And he comes with his two unique looking blasters. I'm just gonna... Alright, we have Star-Lord here, and he has one of his unique looking blasters. He comes with two. I just haven't taken another one. He's got a really nice printed jacket, but unfortunately no printed legs. I feel like they could have done that. I feel like we have gotten printed legs before, but maybe I'm wrong. Some nice printing on his back, showing just the creases in his jacket and whatnot. Looking pretty good. If we move his hairpiece here, show his second face. If the camera just decided to blur. Alright, we got a second face here. His angry face, if you will. That's gonna wrap up Star-Lord. We got Iron Man here, and I can't remember what mark armor this is, but he's got the power blast pieces, and then he's got this brick built device that giving him a boost in power that he uses in the films, or in Infinity War. And why is it blurring on me? Okay, anyway, the brick built doesn't fit snugly. It's slightly stressed, and so they pop off really easily, so I don't like to have it on. Alright, here he is without that contraption. He's got his Iron Man helmet with the lifting faceplate. He's got the nice headpiece that prints up the heads-up display. He's got all around really nice looking armor. It looks beautiful. And then you've got the backside. He has printed head and more really good detailing on the back of his armor, showing every little bit of detail that they possibly can. Definitely one of the best Infinity War figures, in my opinion. Second best, probably. That Spider-Man was pretty good as well. We'll set him aside. We have the last figure, which is this big fig Thanos, the big mad titan himself. He's inaccurate to the scene it's supposed to be depicting. It has his armor that is shown in the beginning of the film, not without it, but there are some current available sets that do have the armorless Thanos with a really good looking head. He's got minimal printing on his torso and no printing on the arms. I believe that's something that gets changed in the future. But all in all, a really good big fig for the time. And before we continue on to the ship, we're just going to show it nice up close to the Infinity Gauntlet with the ether or the reality stone in the gauntlet. Now this gauntlet can hold all 6 Infinity Stones, but at the time when they made this you had to buy all the sets, or you could just go onto Bricklink and find the people who had extras that were willing to sell. Which is kind of what I did. I do have all 6 Infinity Stones, but not all 6 sets. And that is the gauntlet. Now, put that aside. Okay, right there you have our little pilot seat, which you can stick Gamora and Star-Lord in. So that's what we're going to do. Here's Star-Lord. Now this isn't my favorite cockpit, but for the $70 this costs back in the day, I think it's pretty good. I haven't looked at the reviews of the newer one to see if it's any better. My favorite cockpit was the Milano from the 2014. They're really good Milano. Now, so you can open and close this cockpit. You can also lift the cockpit from there. You've got stud shooters here, and then another one right there. Go ahead and fire. They fire just like so. These front can kind of lift and move very slightly. When you have the back, where this opens and closes, and it has a little stud that you can store the gauntlet on and close it up. Now, if you happen to buy Thor's weapon escape, you have this pod. There will be a review on this relatively soon. And you can go ahead and snap it into the back here. You have a bigger, more complete ship. And to attach it down, these pieces are attached all like so. You just fold that down, and there you go. And you've got a nice complete ship that can fire. You can't see that, can you? But now you can fly her in. And that is the review. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Give this video a like and subscribe for more.